Welcome back to consecutive day 945 of a diary of a runpreneur. And today I want to talk about the importance of having decent running tech when you're out for your runs. So please do subscribe, share, like, comment, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise on my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. All the information about the challenge, how you can get involved, is in the link in the comments below. Thank you as always, and let's get started. So, consecutive day 945 of a diary of a runpreneur. 55 days now until 1,000 consecutive days running, which I'm super excited about reaching that milestone. But I'm away at the moment with friends in Norwich, in Norfolk, and we've had New Year celebrations, which have been amazing. But I'll talk about that over the coming days. But today, I want to talk more about the importance of having decent running tech when you're out. Certainly when you're running in places you're not overly familiar with. Just going past someone to me. I did. And the point is that I've come in to see my friend in Norwich for years now. The kids have grown up together with their kids. We have lots of fun. I have a few running loops that I've kind of become accustomed to, and I kind of know. I still have to have the map with me on my smartwatch, my Apple Watch Ultra, which allows me just to make sure that I know where I'm going, because I only run it this route maybe 2 or 3 times a year. So but I've done it for several years, so I know it enough to roughly know my way, if that makes sense. And I think the point today is that what happened is this route I've been doing for years and years and years, one of the roads has now been completely demolished and there's a new kind of building estate going on. And if I didn't have decent running tech, I'd have been lost and I wouldn't have known. I could have probably arguably tried to retrace my steps back, but bear in mind it's an area that I know a little bit but not hugely familiar with, so very, very easy to get lost. This would be especially relevant if you're in mountaineering or exploring trails, etc. So having decent running tech is so important, and I always plan routes when I'm going to new places using an app called Footpath, which is amazing because I can map out my route, work out the distance, look at the elevation, work out roughly what speed I'm going to run. It tells me how long I'm going to be. So it's a really cool app, and then I sync it or export that route to my running app, which is Work Outdoors on my Apple Watch Ultra. And what that does, it ports the map across and then gives me turn-by-turn instructions whilst being able to see on a map. So I'm looking here, it tells me all my running statistics as well, which is so important to those serious runners out there. But because it's got this beautiful big display map on it that I can zoom in and out on the screen, I can move things around, and it shows me all the trails, footpaths, cycle paths, etc. If I get lost, I can normally find a route back relatively easily, and that's certainly saved me today, because I've probably done an extra half a kilometre or so than what I was intentionally planning on running today. But that was because obviously the road was closed and I found a really short direct route back to get back to where I'm going. But had I not had these apps, I would have been lost and I could have done a lot further. I mean, I've had a scenario in the past where I've been running up and down hills in the I think over in the, I'm trying to think where it was in one of the national parks in the UK, and my running tech ran out of charge. So that's the other thing, making sure you've got enough charge on your tech, because I ran out of charge and I didn't have a map and I was lost. I ended up doing double the distance. I think I ended up doing about 16-17k when I only wanted to do 7. So it's serious. And if you're on a long run, an endurance training event run, and you get lost, it can be quite dangerous if you're not fueled to do the extra distance, all that side of things. So having decent running tech, running apps that with decent charge is really, really important if you're a regular runner and you run regularly new different routes where you like to explore. So that's it for me. Moral of the story today is, as I said, have decent running apps, have decent running wearable tech, and has decent battery life, and just making sure for navigational purposes that you can find your way back. The other thing about the Apple Watch Ultra is it puts waypoints in now, so even if I didn't have the app, because I've got really good wearable tech, I could click on the waypoint and it marks the route I've done, so I could trace it back quite easily. So that's the other benefit of having a decent smartwatch. But anyway, that's it for me today. Any questions or comments, drop me a line. I'll respond to everyone. Please do give this a subscribe, share, like, comment, as it is. The more people we get in front of, the more money we raise on my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. All the information about the challenge, how you can get involved, is in the link in the comments below. Thank you as always. Stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you again tomorrow.